Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into mesmerizing world of Impressionist photography, where shapes and colors take center stage in creating great compositions. If you are ready to add a touch of artistic flair to your images, you are in the right place. I am Eva Polak, and let's get started. Now, when we talk about Impressionist photography, we are not just capturing a moment. We are crafting a visual experience. Much like the famed Impressionist painters of the past, Impressionist photographers focus on the play of light, shapes and colors to evoke emotions and tell a unique story. Today I will reveal the secret of simplifying the scene's visual elements for compelling compositions. To do this, we will focus on shapes. Shapes play a pivotal role in Impressionist photography. Instead of fixating on the precise details, we embrace the abstract. Look for interesting shapes in your environment, whether it's the curve of the tree branch, the silhouette of a building, or the gentle ripple of water. For instance, imagine capturing the bold geometry of a cityscape at dusk. These shapes become the building blocks of your compositions, allowing you to create a scene of movement and rhythm. So, how do we identify the main shapes in the scene? Picture this. You are at the stunning location, ready to capture the perfect shot. But before you start clicking away, here is a little secret. Set your lens to out of focus. Yes, you heard it right. This simple trick can make all the difference. Why, you may ask? It's all about reducing visual clutter and unlocking the hidden potential of your scene. By deliberately blurring the scene, you allow the shapes and elements in your frame to take center stage. Now, let's break it down. When your lens is out of focus, it's like wiping the slate clean. The distractions fade away, giving you a clearer view of the relationships between shapes in your composition. This technique acts as a visual reset button, letting you see the bones of your composition. It's like a sneak peek into the soul of your photograph before you even capture it. Once you identify those key relationships between shapes, bringing your scene into focus becomes a breeze. It's like putting the puzzle pieces together. You can quickly determine if your composition is strong and compelling. To enhance the impact of shapes, experiment with different perspectives, get low to the ground, or find an elevated vantage point. Allow the shapes to overlap, creating depth and intrigue in your composition. Remember, it's not about capturing a perfect replica of reality. It's about conveying the essence of a scene through the language of shapes. Now let's talk about color, the magic wand of Impressionist photography. The Impressionists were renowned for their bold and expressive colors, and we can apply the same principles to our photographs. By identifying blocks of color, you can utilize them similarly to how we employ shapes, forming compositions that evoke artistic images. Consider the time of day. During sunrise or sunset, the warm golden tones can transform an ordinary scene into a masterpiece. Experiment with color grading in post-processing to enhance the mood of your images. Don't be afraid to push the boundaries and let your creativity shine through the kaleidoscope of colors. And here is some exciting news for you. Are you prepared to elevate your photography skills? Immerse yourself in the vivid realm of color with my instructional book, The Vibrant Palette of Color: Unlocking the Magic of Hues. The book invites you on a captivating journey to discover the enchantment of hues in your photography. Whether you aim to refine your skill or delve into the emotional richness of color, this book will guide you. Alright, let's now put the concepts we've discussed into practice. When you are out capturing Impressionist photography, start by scouting your location. Look for interesting shapes and colors that catch your eye. Once you've found your subject, focus on capturing the essence rather than the details. Set your lens to out of focus, allowing the shapes to reveal themselves. Look for the essence of your scene through blurred lines and forms. Identify color blocks and consider how they contribute to overall mood of your images. Adjust your camera settings to allow for creativity. Experiment with slower shutter speed to introduce a sense of motion and blur. Play with your aperture to control the depth of field, emphasizing specific shapes while allowing others to fade into a dreamy background. As you look at your photos, think about how the shapes relate to each other. Pay attention to the movement and rhythm in your pictures. How did the out-of-focus technique show the basic structure of what you captured? Think about how this technique changed how you see shapes and how colors interact in your pictures. Reflect on times when shapes and colors blended seamlessly. Did the out-of-focus method help these visual elements come together in a particular way? Were there moments when blurry edges made colors more vibrant, creating a dreamy feeling in your photos? This exploration isn't just about shapes and colors. It's about the connection between what you see and what you feel. In the comments below, please share with us when the out-of-focus technique told a story, unexpectedly shaping your visual story. So head out with your camera, focus on capturing the essence rather than the details, and let your creative instincts guide you. Don't forget to share your Impressionist images with us. Look for the link for our Facebook group in the description below. And there you have it, a brief introduction to composition in Impressionist photography. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more photography tips and inspiration. Happy shooting, and may your compositions resonate with the magic of shapes and colors.